Football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Illinois. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On the move, he fires. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. Looking for room. It's Ramos. Just a pickup of a couple out to the... yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illibuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurturing. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live, living animal. That's why they changed it.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ramos. He gets those chains moving, gets it out. .42-yard line. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Illinois!
That's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the handoff. Finds some fresh air. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. This rivalry more than a century old, with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. Your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. And Illinois now, maybe they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo, try to get some momentum on their side, try to change this rivalry. Listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Finds his tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
You got to love that if you're on defense because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got him. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Nice job to make the fair catch of the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player. But this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Fires to the big fella. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 28 over Kentucky. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And after the failed connection on 2nd down, this offense faces a 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Mooney. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Smashes it between the uprights. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes with the return. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Across the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st down, 10 yards to go. He wants to change this route. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast. And
he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Running to Green. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Fires to the tight end. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Ramos. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll run it. Nice move to pick up yardage. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got room on the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Picks up the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Finds his back in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team. Every time they play, Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off on them.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win, but you're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the second half.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mooney. Under fire. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds a little space. Turns on the Jets. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab, it's Ramos. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. It's a draw. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Ramos. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Creates a little space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Ramos. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. With the game in hand, the offense choosing